Right, buddy. I'm back doing a review of a teaser trailer because I'd copied the thumbnail of the official teaser from our thumbnail. So it's not a trailer, it's a teaser. But because it's only on for 45 seconds and that. But what we know of it though is it follows Wilson's character. It's a prequel where Wilson is not played by Ian McShane this time, played by a younger character because it's supposed to be his sort of story of how he became the manager of the Continental, and I think how he got his friendship with Sharon, but I think it could be Shannon, but they're calling him Sharon, some of them, by the way. He's that Contasair mate who fucking, spoilers, gets shot in part 4. And it's a 3-parter. And it's also got Mel Gibson in. But don't know how much time he's got in it, but he's apparently going to play sort of Wilson's mentor sort of thing. And I've took stills because I don't want to play the trailer because it might get copyrighted. So here we go. So it starts off with Donna Summers, even though she's called Donna Summer, but I call her Summers. Song I Feel Love starts playing all the way through and all. So that's another reason why I didn't want to show the video. And that ain't the cover to I Feel Love, but I couldn't find the cover, so I just put, I think that's the album from what I Feel Love is from. So, but anyway, starts off where you see a city from a bird's eye view at night, where then it shows you that it's 1970s New York. And then it shows you a car where you notice it's a yellow cab and that. It cuts to, because this is another reason why there was loads of cuts seen, so some of them just went so fast. Well, then it cuts to the Continental where there's sort of people sort of outside. Then you see an escalator where it arrives on the 9th floor, and then the escalator doors open where you see a bell sort of boy sort of in the escalator where it says from the world of John Wick. So getting you like John Wick juices going. Well, then you have a dude who passes a coin, and you see the scene later on. He's in a bar, and so he's getting a drink and that. And then you see this dude who's walking down the street, and spoilers, this is Wilson's character. Sort of like walking, don't know exactly where he's been, but he's going to the Continental. Another spoilers. But then you see a bloodied shirt, and it's put in a sort of like cleaner's sort of basket sort of thing, where you see some dude who's part of the cleaning staff sort of pushing it, and it reveals that it's a 3-part event. Because there's only like 3 episodes. So I don't know how long the episodes are, but there's only 3. They could be an hour long, so it would be like a 3-hour film sort of thing. Then it comes back to where you see Wilson's feet just walking through puddles. Then it comes back to the scene where there's a dude. Now, this could be the Shannon's character. I don't know. But he's at the bar and he looks over to this dude who like nods at him. So I don't know who this dude is, but it looks like he's working with him anyway. Then it goes back to Wilson's character again, just walking. Then this alarm goes off. Now, I'm presuming it is an alarm, like a sort of safety alarm. Not exactly what sort the alarm is for, but anyway, it goes off, looking like it's in the hotel building and all. So then you see some dude who's loading up a revolver, sort of getting ready for some action. Then it's back to Wilson again, just walking. Then you see, don't know if it's the same dude or not, but he's then got like an M16 where he's locking and loading. Then this part where for some reason she does a double-handed shotgun sort of reload where I'm not going to say any jokes. You can make up your own jokes for that one, you dirty bastards. Then this scene, now I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it appears that there's some woman running into fog with lights on her, where someone's seen it through a hole in some kind of shelter with a light there. Yeah. As I say, that's why it's better to have screenshots, because the teaser trailer just was cutting so fast. Some of the stuff, it's like, what was that? And then you see some dudes shooting down these sort of holes in sort of floors where they're just shooting at someone. But don't know exactly who or for what, but definitely shooting at someone running, I'm sure it is. Then it cuts to a party where nothing special happens, but these two appear, which I'm not exactly sure what their sort of role in this is going to be, but it looks like the hit men and hit women, maybe brother and sister, twins, I don't know. But then it cuts to where it looks like it's the sister twin, like roundhouses another bird who just sort of like walks up to her and you just get booted in the face. Now, I was a bit sort of, ooh, when I first saw it. I thought it was a dude. I was thinking, what sort of dude is that? Is he a woman? And it's like, yeah, he was a woman. But yeah, this is where I was a bit like, ooh, female action. But as I say, it's just a teaser, so they might be showing you the sort of like less impressive stuff just to get you juice is ready for the really good stuff. And then you see outside of a building, now it could be the Continental, but I don't think it is. It just looks like some other sort of hotel where all of a sudden, big explosion in that. And like, you don't see anyone flying out, but there's probably some deaths there anyway. And then, bit of a weird scene here where somebody's tied in a chair in the middle of what looks like a car park, maybe. But whoever it is, I think they're wearing a skirt, because in closer inspection, where you can see, I think it could be a woman with short blonde hair, dyed, obviously, beating, which looks like to be a dude, I think. But it's rather a woman beating him up, or some dude that looks like he's wearing a skirt. Or it could be a dude wearing a skirt. But anyway, yeah, bit like, well, I don't know what's happening there. Then you see this bird who's wearing a mask, and she's looking a bit sinister, and that. So don't know exactly what sort of deal is, but she looks across, sort of thing, to a dude with a sword, and it's a samurai sword. So now this is where it could be going, because I thought it could be Wilson's character, but I don't think it is. But if they get a dude in who knows what he's doing with a samurai sword, starts kicking ass, could be good. But if he gets his ass whooped by a bird, then I'll be like, no, turn off. So I'm a bit sort of worried on how it's going here. It might be one of them where they know John Wick fucking fans will at least give the Continental a watch. They might not watch it all, but they'll give it at least the first episode. So yeah, I'm hoping though he starts kicking ass. But anyway, then it cuts to where you see fireworks being set off outside of the Continental, where it looks like it could be New Year's Eve or something. And then it cuts to where some bird is shooting a machine gun out of the broken rear window of a car, whilst the dude looks like he's driving away. So it could be Winston driving crazy like John Wick and doing some great car scenes. Or it might not be, but hopefully Winston will be like John Wick, kicking ass. But we don't know. Then you see some bird's hand sort of passing a coin, and she rings the bell for some kind of like attention for whatever she wants. And then it ends sort of where you see the Winston's character sort of end up outside of the Continental Hotel, where he looks across the road, then looks at the Continental, and then sort of just walks in. Well, looks like he's going to walk in anyway. Then it ends there, where gives the old Peacock original, the Continental from the world of John Wick, and tells you when it's out, which is September 2023. Yeah, so what I've seen of it is got potential, but don't know, depending on how it's sort of got to be with the feminist. It might be like, oh, too much masculine action, we need, because they're doing the ballerina. And so they might be like, oh, we need more female action in the John Wick franchise. Oh. But done a little bit of research on that and seen that the genre is a crime drama, which I thought was a bit worrying. But then it's got an action thriller, which it's got action in it, so, but obviously we don't know if it's masculine action or if it's female crappy action. But it's just a teaser trailer, so hopefully the next trailer it releases, there's going to be some good masculine action in it. Just to be like, yeah, that was just a teaser for you. But it's developed by Greg Coolidge and Kirk Ward and Sean Simmons, who is also writing it with Ken Christian. And it's 4 dudes anyway, so there's a possibility there that they know how to write masculine action. And it's directed by Albert Hughes, which good sign sort of thing, another dude. But then Charlotte Branstorm, she directs it. Now, she directs the second one. And so Albert does the first one and the last one. So it could be where she knows she's got to like do some good masculine action in it. Or they might have just let her do the storyline bit. And it might be all the masculine action in part 1 and 2. I mean, part 1 and 3, and number 2 was just storyline, but don't know. But anyway, it's starring Colin Woodell, who I don't really know of, sort of thing, but he's playing Wilson, and then Mel Gibson, who's playing sort of Wilson's mentor, and Hubert Point de, which I think he'll be playing the Shannon or Sharon, depending on what his name is. But it's got Jessica and Michelle Prada and Nugie Katie. So some beds there. But Ben Robinson, Peter Greeny, and some dudes there. So yeah, there's a few in that. So I'm thinking, they're definitely going. I just saw it in the trailer. They're definitely getting bad action in. But hopefully they're gonna get some fucking masculine dude action going, fucking John Wick style. I want to see Wilson being like John Wick. Obviously, don't have to be as good as John Wick, but he's got to take out some, because John Wick just takes out loads of dudes, where Wilson's at least got to take out a few dudes and that. And the production, because there's where I'm thinking, a bit of a sort of nice for the production team anyway, because it's got Chad Stahelski, or Stahelski, how you pronounce it. So, but he is one of the producers, but executive producer. It could have been because he fucking showed fucking the director a few fucking moves, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll put him as a executive producer. But production companies, Lionsgate, so Lionsgate's involved, which did the John Wicks. So hopefully their television company ain't gonna like mess it up for the franchise. And Thunder Road Pictures, if you don't know, and then the network which is released on is Peacock. And here we go, we're saying that Charlotte Branston does part 2, but yeah, Albert Hughes does part 1 and part 3. And yep, first episode comes out in September. Don't know what day in September, but definitely September 2023. Then episode 2 and 3 haven't been arranged, so I don't know if that could be because they want to drop all 3 in one go, or maybe they'll do it a week intervals. I'm not quite sure. But that's all of the Continental. Well, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.